It sounds strange to say, coming from a rhetorician, but often thinking about persuasion as a surefire way to change someone else's mind isn't terribly realistic. Changing someone's mind is a very ambitious goal. Most people's belief systems are surprisingly settled. A century and a half ago, philosopher and early psychologist William James argued that most people focused on making new experiences fit the old, and that they valued truth only in proportion to its usefulness to them personally. Columbia University professor Peter Coleman studies what he calls the 5% problem, which involves the fraction of conflicts that seemingly can only escalate. These conflicts really seem to be unresolvable because the positions of the opposing parties are so intractable. Coleman looked at the behavior of women on both sides of the abortion debate, which had turned violent in Boston when John Salvo went on a shooting spree at a Beacon Street clinic. For 6 years, a core group from the leadership of both sides of the abortion debate met secretly with their supposed enemies. These were intimate gatherings in which the women developed close friendships. One might assume that all of this personal contact might have brought them closer together politically. But actually, the more the women met, the deeper their divisions became as they practiced their arguments and moral positioning with each other, and the more they felt justified in their even stronger pro-choice or pro-life positions. But just because they didn't move toward the middle, the effort wasn't wasted. If the goal was to moderate opinions, it failed. But if the goal was to learn to disagree respectfully and promote civil behavior across differences, well, then it succeeded. Human rights activist Sam Gregory argues that changing someone's mind might only be the beginning. Making someone aware of an injustice and encouraging them to raise mental objections to it might not be as important as actually getting that person to act, maybe by signing a petition, contacting an elected representative, or participating in a social movement.